Hey, good morning, everybody. Adam from a Luxury Auto Mall. And today we're going to be looking at this 2026 Optiq-V. Check it out, the V. But we're going to be doing this a little bit differently today. You might notice that the audio is a little bit weird in this, and that is because I'm wearing my microphone, but this is not going to be my main recording device. We're going to go for a little bit something different, and this is what that is. So here we go. We're going to actually be trying out some POV shots. Now you might be asking why, what was wrong with the stuff before? There wasn't really anything wrong with it. And in fact, I might still use the phone as kind of like a side camera and everything like that. But the problem was anytime I used my GoPro, which is a Hero 7, and I had it mounted up on the sunroof, it didn't look the greatest. The highlights were all washed out. You couldn't really see the interior. And so I just thought that this would be a good way to kind of upgrade the video quality a little bit. And if you guys like it, then boom, I'll just end up using this most of the time. Now I do look a little bit goofy in it, but hey, that's what we're here for, is for me just to be self-deprecating, and I'm in service to you guys. So without further ado, let's do a little bit of a walk around on the outside of this with the new POV shots. Okay, and here we go. So if you guys don't know, I'm using the DJI Osmo Nano. Now, you probably don't care about any of this, but I'm just kind of explaining. This is what's called the Vision Dock, so it just allows me to kind of see what's going on. But here is the 2026 Optiq-V in radiant red, and I absolutely love this color on really any of our Cadillacs, but on the Optiq, where you've got the gloss black on the top, and then you've got the gloss black grille on the front, it just looks absolutely superb. Now, it's not dark enough out to kind of do the light, to show you the light show and everything like that, but as you guys know, the grille lights up and then the LED waterfall effect on the side. Now let's talk about these wheels. I absolutely love these wheels. What are we working for a size here? Looks like 21s. Really love this design. I think it looks super sharp. And of course, you've got these monstrous brakes on here, Brembo with the red on there. Got the black accents on the side. And then you've got a V right there, just in case you weren't sure what you were driving. And then you, of course, got your sloped top roof line here that's gloss black. I really like the design that cars are kind of going towards right now, where we have like a two-tone kind of situation going on here, where you have a color that breaks at the body lines. Big fan of that. And then we've got a little blue highlight here, which we will talk about on the inside of the car for a little bit, but the backside is kind of like normal, except for, I believe, the regular Optics do not come with this neat little spoiler on the side there. But on the other side, this might be a surprise to you guys, but it's an exact mirror of the other side. So let's get inside and let's start our day off with doing what EV owners do and go get some Starbies. Okay, now we are all started up, ready to go and everything. Hold on. I need to get my microphone adjusted here. I'm really hoping that this all pans out in one shot. This is literally the first time I've ever used this. Never used it before. Now, I went ahead and got my phone all connected up, and I did not see Apple CarPlay in here, which for me is a little bit of don't like that. So you can still connect all of your Google services and everything like that. So you go into Bluetooth here, and then you would connect your phone up, and then you're good to go, right? So it's still good, but you just you would want to connect to your Google account so you can do all your streaming and everything like that and go from there. But we of course got the gorgeous 33-inch display screen that does an amazing job of giving you all your information. We've got Super Cruise right here, heated steering wheel. You've got climate controlled seats right here. So we're going to go ahead and click on the cooled seats, but we've got two different heated seats. You got your memory seats right here, all of your seat adjustments right here. If you want to massage yourself, then you would just simply you would twist the knob. That's how you go up and down. And then you go to massage, and then you make your selection, and then you can, give yourself a massage. We're gonna go ahead and turn that off. Now, one thing that I thought was nice was back and cushion seat bolster. When I first got into this, because you guys know I'm not a real small guy, she was a little tight, but it was nice because you could just kind of go in here, adjust all your bolsters, and you were good to go. I still have the massage on, so I'm gonna go ahead and kick this off. and then I'm going to get out of here. Okay, we're out of there. Now, as you guys know, the Cadillacs are all kind of moving towards this stock configuration to put yourself in drive, which I'm a fan of. So we're gonna go ahead and put her in reverse and go for a little drive. And like I said, get ourselves some Starbies. Now we do still have the same 85 kilowatt hour battery in this as you do the other Optiq, but because this is the high performance variant, your range will go down by a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean, you're going from basically 315 down to about 287, of course, depending on conditions. Now, to me, for the massive performance improvement, I'm willing to make that trade-off all day long, not even worried about it, because this thing has 520 horsepower and something like 650 foot-pounds. Now, I had a 2015 Audi S8 that was twin turbocharged, 4-liter V8, and that is basically on par with what that had for numbers. This does 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. Now, I have purposely not put this into VMAX mode, which is right there. That's the little button that will unlock all the world's happiness right there. But I wanted to save it for you guys, so we're not going to turn that on until we need to. Now, for you guys that don't know, the Optiq is the smallest all-electric crossover in Cadillac's lineup. So I like to tell people that this is the electric version of the XT4. It's a 2-row, kind of smaller crossover SUV, and I've driven the ones that we have at the dealership a couple of times, and they're okay. You know, they're a good point A to point B car. They're not exactly exhilarating, fun to drive, or anything like that, but they're a good electric vehicle. Now, again, this is a personal preference thing on interior design and everything like that, but what I didn't really like about the Optiqs that we have at the dealership is they all have like this blue kind of plastic on there, but for whatever reason, I just don't think it looks as good in the regular Optiq as it does in the V. I don't know if it's because we have darker felt in here, but the color combos in here just work so much better than what it seems like on the regular Optiq. And of course, the seats are a little bit different in here as well, so I'll kind of show you guys when we get out here. But we've got black seats, and then you've got like blue lining along the seat, and it just looks really, really premium. You've also got a stitched V logo in there as well, and I think it just looks really nice and classy. All right, after making my almost daily poor financial decision, now we can go. Please, Dave Ramsey, do not find this video and talk to me about how bad this is, because I get it. Yeah, it's not good. Now, I could sit here and touch on some of the things that we already know, which is the vehicle is very quiet, accelerates very nicely, and all those kinds of things. But if you're looking for an Optiq, you should already kind of understand these things. Or if you've driven an EV or looked at EVs, then you know like what to expect already. However, I will say, if all you've ever known is Teslas, the one thing I hear consistently from Tesla owners is how much quieter these are versus a Tesla. No hate towards Tesla. I'm just telling you what I've learned from other people. Okay, we are not in V mode, but we're gonna go ahead and just give it a little throttle and see what this is like just with normal mode. You know, it's okay. That was probably about half-ish, I would say. All right, so moment of truth. We're about to get on the interstate. We're gonna go ahead and pop her in V mode, and all of a sudden everything's changed here. We've got V mode, my mode, and all those kinds of things. The display's changed a little bit, showing us how much torque we're putting out with a nice little, hey, the miles per hour is there, but it's kind of in the lower right-hand side. So you can easily just kind of like push that off to the side. All right, I'm gonna let these cars get out in front of me a little bit. I'm gonna hold on to my drink here, just in case. So we're gonna go slow, slow, slow. Now hit it. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, that was just like literally instant. Oh, got very loud on the inside too. And of course, this comes with Super Cruise, so we'll go ahead and set it here. 72, locked in, boom. Now I don't need to worry about anything. Hands off the steering wheel. Now, if I'm gonna go ahead and make a lane change, I just let it do its thing. Boop, 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 boop. It even turns off the blinker for you. Now, if you guys want to know all the different kinds of cruise controls that these cars have, I actually have a whole nother video on this, showing you how this has 3 or 4 different cruise control modes depending on your definition of it. And there's actually 2 different Super Cruise modes. We are in one of them. The other one will do all the lane changes for you. This one will not do a lane change unless you initiate it, like I'm doing here. So it's monitoring the side that it needs to switch over to, seeing if there's any cars in there. You see that it already said, hey, we're going to be approaching an off-ramp here, so you need to take control. If you go too long without putting your hands on the steering wheel, your whole butt will vibrate and all sorts of lights will come on. We're going to slow way down here because I want to do another pull here. Way down, get down into like the 40s. Okay, we're like at 44. Okay, not as good, but still not bad. I mean, we're already up to speed again. Go ahead and hit resume and let it do its thing. Oh, got a little close to the semi there for my liking. Oh, it's moving over for us. It did detect that there's a construction zone, so it must be seeing these cones on the side here and everything. Okay, it's gonna move us over because it sees this guy's going significantly slower than we are. And it's doing a nice, gentle acceleration. It's not, even though it has all this power, it's not just slapping it on, getting it up to speed super, super fast. It's a nice, gentle roll on the throttle or acceleration, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you would call it on the EV. Electron input pedal. All right, let's see if it moves back over, because we do need to go over right now. I'm just going to tell it to get over no matter what. It's checking, all clear. All right, now I'm going to take over just because you can definitely tell the electron input pedal is a lot more sensitive right now. Now this is technically my turn, but I'm going to go one more exit because I want to experience that acceleration again. Man, that was addicting. All right, we're slowing way down for this corner here because I want it to be slow. Okay, I'm going to hold on to my drink. Okay, we are sitting around 20 miles an hour and go. Yep. And we're up to speed. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Now, there's no reason to have V mode on in town, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. We're going to go back to tour mode, so everything's dialed back now. And now we're back to nice, calm Optiq. That was fun. That was definitely very surprising, especially just when you do the input, it just gives you an output. Like just the immediacy of the speed is just a lot. That's a lot of fun. All right, guys, that pretty much does it for this video. If you like this and if you are interested in this 2026 Optiq-V, it is for sale. Stock number is C8184. You can contact me at adamhubercarsales.com, or you can shoot me an email at adam.huber@cadillacofsiouxfalls.com. Really looking forward to hearing from you. Talk to you later.